Okay, so we have a fourth root in this one, so up in the ante again. So let's deal with it in much the same way. 5, but in this case it's to the 1/4 instead of 1/3 now. And on the bottom we have an x to the 3/4 and a y to the 1/4. All right, so to rationalize the denominator here, that means we want the x to a 1 and the y to a 1. So what would we have to multiply the x by in order to get the exponent to be a 1? Well, x to the 1/4, because 1/4 plus 3/4 is 4/4, or just 1. And what about the y? Well, it's at 1/4, so we give it another 3/4, and what that'll do is 1/4 plus 3/4 is 4/4, so y would just be to the 1 as well. So again, whatever we do to the bottom, we need to do to the top exactly. And so we'll write that in. So let's go ahead with this. So on the bottom, we will have an x, and again, we know that it's x to the 4/4 or x to the 1, y to the 4/4 or just y to the 1, so just xy on the bottom. And on the top, we're probably going to go back to the fourth root symbol, so get it under there. So let's put everything into 1/4. X is already in the 1/4, and y, we could say y is to the 3 and 1/4, because we know that 3 times 1/4 is 3/4. So it's the exact same thing, just written in terms of the 1/4 there. So now what we can do is we can go back to our radical symbol, and we can say we have a 5 in there because that was 5 to the 1/4. We have an x in there, and we have a y to the 3, and that was all to the 1/4. And that's over xy. And so we can stop there. Nothing more we can do. That's a final answer.